It's time for the Steve and Kyle podcast with Kyle.
I think I've done it. I think I've gotten to the point. I thought it was going to be last year when after this all started on Halloween night. They came by trick or treating, and handed Katie like a bag of banana bread, and I told Katie to walk to the trash can with it and throw it away, and she did. I don't even think they'd left the driveway when that thing hit the bottom of the dumpster.
It's just unnecessary.
Oh, no. Very necessary.
And Steve.
Is it acceptable? Should I go back to growing it out? What do you recommend, Mr. Father?
Trimming a beard is only acceptable if you are the bearded woman at the circus. I think it looks like garbage.
Now, here they are, two guys who are living in style, Steve and Kyle.
What the hell was that?
What do you mean?
I mean, I know it was our good friend, the Beard Father.
Of course.
But,
he's been absent for a while.
He has been.
You think, I know what I think is legal troubles. Because as we know, there's a good chance, high probability, I should say, that the Beard Father was into some nefarious scheming.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, we can get in touch with him, but as you know, he might be busy this time of year.
It is the time of year. It is the time of year. Yeah. Off the top here, we're not going to get a Adventurer Steve Disney World recap.
No, not quite yet.
Because of our record schedule. By the way, if you are wondering what the selection of hats that Steve had that he received for Father's Day to bring to this Disney trip, please check out our social media at Steve and Kyle, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and on Blue Sky. Make an effort to post it all on all four of those. You can check out the selection and make your vote.
Did you made it a?
I didn't make it a poll,
okay.
but I put out a call for votes on which one should be the go-to. Like, of the three options, what's the go-to? I can't wait to hear from you what the go-to was, because I feel like you probably give all three a try.
Of course.
And then you decide this one's either not for me or this one's fine, but this one, it's Goldilocks.
Yeah.
Right? One's too big, one's too small. One's
just right.
Just right, Steve.
Yeah.
Just right. I can't wait to get an update on that. We've got so much to get to on this list, though, that I have to...
important stuff, or...
Come on, Steve, it's all important. It's all very important.
Okay.
But talking about travel had me realizing something that I put on that I wanted to talk about travel with you, because I don't know if this is as I get older, or it may, my fear is it's just me. And I'm now going to be looked at and think of myself.
I mean, it probably is. It's usually... You tend to have your own unique outlook on the world.
Positive, right? So I had this question about travel.
Okay.
So my most recent trip, we took to go visit a longtime friend of my wife's who is married to someone in the military, and they are leaving in the new year to go to Japan.
Oh.
On assignment for multiple years.
Going to see our buddy, Johnny Chef?
Oh, Johnny, I think Johnny Chef's on his way. Isn't he coming home soon?
Is he?
I believe he's headed back stateside in the near future.
I was gonna ask him if he could bring back the Japanese...
The key truck, right?
Key truck,
You guys were in communication about that.
We were.
And I couldn't remove myself from that communication fast enough. Because again,
are you kidding? You would be right back on board if you pulled up next week and there was a Japanese truck sitting in my driveway. You would be so on board with that. You know why?
Dumbest looking truck I've ever seen.
But I want one of the minivan, like the Google search Mitsubishi Delica. It's a
oh god,
it's like a little minivan. It's a 4x4 minivan. But imagine that turn that into a little mobile studio.
Oh, for God's sake!
How cool would that be to travel the country?
First of all, Mitsubishi Delica and the word cool have not been used in the same sentence, I don't think, ever.
Oh, you don't like them? I like weird, oddball stuff, but we've talked about that at great length on this show.
But at last, I remember being unwillingly notified that these messages were happening. You were trying to see if you could use one of Johnny Chef's complimentary, tax-free, vehicle transfers as he comes home, right?
In the military, I guess they they give you that opportunity.
Yeah. And where did that land? Where are you today on possibly procuring a key truck for Johnny Chef's arrival stateside, whenever that is?
I don't know.
Okay. I guess you strike that back up.
Okay.
Because I want to be fly on the wall for when you tell your wife that you're looking into procuring another vehicle that is functionally useless for a family of 4.
I got to tell you, like, we joke about this, how my wife hates any of my wild ideas about, like, oh, I want to buy this vehicle. Nobody sends me more vehicles than my wife, and says, like she'll send me old Jeeps, and she'll be like, oh, this would be so cute. This would be a fun, you should get, this should be the next one you get, and bring back to life. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Do you think it's like some torture kink where she just like, I'm going to send it to Steve, but then if he ever in 1,000,000 years brings it to me to be like, I think I want to buy that, I can then like obliterate that dream? Or do you think it's like,
or like, hey, get off on it?
Yeah. Or do you think it's legitimately I'm okay with this? Because there's a difference between my joking around saying she actively hates it and thinks it's the dumbest stuff ever, and just being like, yeah, I don't care, Steve's into it, it's not for me. Because I don't think she ever, like, there wasn't a push and shove about you building the warehouse. But I think you would say, on one hand, how many times has she been out there to go see how it looks or what's going on in there, right?
Well, I mean, to see how it's going, to see how it looks, 0.
Okay.
She's been out there, like, just strolling through the backyard and happen to pop in and say hi.
Hey, well, how long this been here?
That's there. Every time she walks in there, she'll be like, how long have you had that? I'm like, I don't know, 6 years.
So while we joke, there is a large difference between saying you're wasting our family's savings and this on the dumbest stuff imaginable.
Hey, wait a minute.
No. There's a big difference between that, which is not and being like, no, whatever Steve's into, that's fine, and you know, it's a hobby, and sure, do I not like share the same enthusiasm? Great. There is a difference between that, and I think the truth is probably, as always seems to be, somewhere in the middle.
Somewhere in the middle,
right? I think there's a difference between you saying Mitsubishi Delica from the late 80s and it'll cost a couple grand, but hey, we're getting a kickback, a saving on the taxes because our military friend is going to transport it.
Right.
And saying, hey, 20 grand on this Jeep project that I think is going to be cool down the road. There's a big difference.
Nobody is more optimistic about my abilities than my wife. She will send me the most, like, rust bucket piece of garbage and be like, what do you think about this? And be like, well, I mean, that would be great, but that is so far beyond my abilities. And she'll say, yeah, but your truck was, like, the floors were all rusty and this and that. I'm like, yeah, and I did swear off rust repair forever after working on my truck.
With that, if you had to put just a very, very rough number of hours that you've spent on the Comanche working on it, would it be 1,000, 500, 100, higher?
I mean, probably between 500 and 1,000. But I have no idea. I mean, you could tell me it was 3,000, or you could tell me it was 200.
Sure.
I have no idea, because I don't look at it like you're
not punching a clock when you're out there either.
Yeah. I don't. I'm never consciously thinking about, like, oh, this is going to take 6 hours, and then this project is going to take 2 hours, and it just doesn't, like, my brain doesn't work like that.
Right. But if you had to put a percentage in your brain on a percentage of those hours that were spent on rust, I have a feeling you'd be able to put a number there that...
Yeah, I got a number, like 30% probably.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
So I know when she's sending those to you, it's very good-natured saying, I've seen you do this, and it's great. But I would also say the least rewarding part of the Comanche restoration for you, again, from a total outsider, has to be the rust.
Yeah, because I spent so much time getting it to a point where I was at the beginning.
Right. So, yeah, you tore it down to get it back to its base level of what amount of rust should be on there, which is none or very, very minimal.
Yeah.
And then the project started.
Right. I had to do so much to get to a starting point. You know, it's like when people, I always laugh when people, because as you know, I peruse the marketplace ads all the time. And when people say stuff like, it's got, brand new brakes and brand new brake lines and new tires, and they use that as a selling point. It's like, no, that's the base level.
Right.
Like, that's where it's supposed to be. When you buy a car, you expect it to have brakes that work and all the headlights work and things like that. Like, you don't get to take credit for that. So I kind of feel like I don't get to take credit for the rust repair because it's just assumed that there is no rust. But
right.
I digress.
It's heartwarming that Annette sees that, though, because you know what? You should take that as a compliment. Hey, Steve, I saw you be able to bring the Comanche back rust-wise to where it should be.
Yeah.
So what's another 80% of a vehicle that's rusted? You could do it again. So it's probably a bit jarring when you discuss the idea of a Mitsubishi Delica or a key truck to her that isn't rust-ridden.
Yeah.
But is still just as useful as the Comanche, and by that I mean not very.
I appreciate how you put that positive spin on it, though. You know, you took a very half glass full as opposed to half glass empty, which is not something you normally do.
It's fantastic. I can't wait. I would love if you send a Delica to her right now and give her a price range and ask, would you be on board?
What do you think?
Would you be on board? I would be curious to hear her reaction, because you're never hurting for projects.
Yeah.
But I would say Comanche wise, you're on the stretch now that is tweaks and tinkering. You're printing console inserts, you're doing clips for brake lines, things like that are useful for what you are looking for.
If you need a brake and fuel line bracket for a 1998, you know something, I'll even say 1990 or 1986 to 1992 Jeep Comanche, I'm your guy.
What version are you selling?
You know, I don't like to focus on numbers.
3, 4, skip a few, 34, 35, 36.
Look, you know, some people get caught up in the numbers.
You're not that guy.
I'm not that guy.
No, I appreciate that. But we digress. Please interrupt me with the breaking news sounder if you sent a Delica to your wife and if she replies on her thoughts while we're recording.
I got to check to see if there are any available locally, because that's, I mean...
I was going to just have you send her the stock Google image. Because that'll probably look better than any of the Delicas on Marketplace, right?
Are there any on there?
I haven't looked.
Boy, come on.
I truly can't imagine. I really don't want to mess up my algorithm.
Don't blame you.
Okay, I've got a 2001 Mitsubishi Delica Chamonix.
Oh, a Chamonix?
Yeah, never heard of this place in Michigan, but it is in the state. And let me tell you, this is where I know I hope you've got a towel to lift up the drool that you're about to have, because they've already reduced the price.
What's it?
And you know what that means. Once they've already reduced it, that means they'll take 50% of what they're
desperate.
Offering. They need the cash.
What's it at?
I did just send you the link if it goes through in a second, but it is currently listed at $12,000.
Oh boy, that is at least $10,000 more than I want to pay.
This is a V6 3 liter, 185 horse, 117,000 kilometers on it. That's 72,000 miles for all you uncultured.
Oh, that's very low mileage. Okay.
Drives like a charm on long road trip. Tires in good condition. Yada yada. All the stuff that he replaced. This person kept really good care of it. AC serviced. All this
right hand drive, obviously, right? RHD. Just look at the pictures, dummy.
Yep. Steering wheel on the right. But what's really going to tickle you on this is it appears to be, what was that piece of garbage truck that they released a handful of years ago that would they advertise as the tent would pop out of the back?
Oh.
The Aztec. The
Pontiac
Aztec.
Walter White's car.
That piece of trash Well, it looks like they've tried to imitate that with this because it has like a large black, it looks like a black trash bag over the back that I would assume is for, it's for camping. This thing's been turned into a camper, it looks like.
Okay.
It's got slide out. This thing is all for you. I need you to buy this tomorrow.
Let's see. I need to, finally clicking on the link that you sent me.
Yeah. Oh, if I could be a half of a party to you getting another garbage vehicle. And by another, I mean first.
Right. Yeah, of course. Did I consult you before the Comanche acquisition back in 2020?
I don't think so. I think you were looking at a lot of them. Mm-hmm. But I don't remember you sending me like a final 3 or anything being like, these are the options,
Which
right?
Which one should I get? Yeah, no, I definitely would not have done that.
I can't imagine I would have chimed in with anything useful either.
Oh, man, it's not showing up for me. What the heck?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
well, I guess I could just type it in myself.
I just typed in Delica. I didn't even type in Mitsubishi.
DELICA. Here we go.
Here, you know what? I'll send it to you.
Oh, is that well, there's one in Kalamazoo, which has been listed forever.
I did not see that.
And it was originally listed at $12,000. It's down to $9,000. They've had this thing listed for like a year though.
I did. I just sent it to you via Facebook Messenger.
Okay.
So you should have it there. This thing is in peak condition, Steve.
It does look nice.
But the problem is for you don't want that. Like you talked about.
Well, I mean, it would be nice.
You want the piles of garbage that you then have to estimate the amount of hours it takes to get it back to square one.
I don't like this this body style.
Okay.
I want to show you the one that I want. Again, it's been listed for years. Mm-hmm. Listed at $12,000.
Okay, it's already listed
like you said. A year ago. All right, if you avert your eyes, look up to the Tron. And I'll show this one to you.
There's one in Ohio that's 9,000.
Look at this. Look at this beast.
Oh, that's an off-roader.
Yeah. Look at it.
God, that looks miserable.
Are you kidding me?
A year ago, and so, did you send him an offer?
No. Look at that.
Lowball them. I mean, would they take 5 today? Right?
If they replied and said yes, would you drive to Kalamazoo with me right now?
Absolutely.
So the day before I leave,
you're picking up
for a week-long trip.
Yes, absolutely, man. I would pick that up with you in a heartbeat today.
Pick this thing up, cancel our flights.
Yeah.
We're road tripping the Delica down to Florida.
You had me while I was sitting in my seat waiting for Bruce Springsteen to take the stage.
Yeah.
Messaging a Boston local with an AI-generated photo of me with cash.
Yeah.
Trying to buy a truck while we were waiting. So, yes, of course I drove down to Kalamazoo and picked this piece of junk up with you.
Look at the interior of that. It's got that seat that kind of flips out of the way.
Lifted suspension, right-hand drive, 31-inch tires.
Oh, wood steering wheel.
4-cylinder, huh? Okay.
4-cylinder turbo diesel.
I'd recommend upgrading to that V6 that I sent you.
Look at this. They even got a video of it putzing its way through the woods.
Johnny Chef, if you're over there, if you're keeping an eye out for us, please. Any Delicas you see for sale in yen?
I think Johnny Chef has a Delica.
Does he?
I think he told
Are we going to
me-
buy Johnny Chef's Delica?
I think I offered him money for it.
Did we? Is that why he went radio silent?
I probably offered him like $500 for it. Boy, that thing doesn't look top heavy at all.
This looks like a miserable vehicle.
It's got the wheelbase of a roller skate.
At Steve and Kyle, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, please send us all of your Delica local listings because we'll drive for the right Delica.
We've gone further for less.
We will always, always, always be able to say that we've gone further for less because we went to Kyle, Texas for 8 hours to sit in an open field.
Yeah. For
the saddest counting of all time as we came up like 1/8 of the total needed to set the Guinness World Record for most Kyles in one place.
All right. I'm
Awful
forwarding this one to my wife as we speak. Okay. Still for sale after a year. Let's lowball him. See, by saying "let's lowball him," that
it's a team effort.
She is part of it,
and she probably hates the Delica as much as I do.
Oh, she despises it. She's not a fan.
Wanted to rewind many minutes.
Sure, yeah.
But we digress.
Yeah.
Because you the Disney trip, you've
By the time you're listening to this, the Disney trip has happened.
Yes.
But because of recording schedules, it is still the day before the Disney trip.
Yeah,
even though last week was the day before the Disney trip.
If we do have time, my full-fledged plan, if Steve gets a few minutes to sneak away and give me a day of Disney, Disney Dad.
DOD.
Yeah, Dads Do Disney. So DOD, DDD, Day of Disney, Dads Do Disney trip update. Yeah. I will post that audio for everybody so they can be caught up on how that's going because, again, 93 degrees. Sorry, I don't want to overestimate. Heat advisories and thunderstorms on day 1. But that does not ruin a DDD trip. Will not happen,
No.
I'm excited for you.
I'm looking forward to getting there and just doing the resort day where we just kind of hang out at the pool. Very much looking forward to that. And wearing my dad hat.
One of them.
One of my dad hats.
Oh, I can't wait to find out which one.
Should I? Maybe that'll be the big reveal when I get back.
Oh, yeah. Which one you chose. Right. It's like a dating game show as we look at 3, or like a high school football recruit picking which school you're going to. You've chosen the dad hat of choice. But I was thinking about travel, and when you mentioned this, and my most recent trip.
By the way, got a reply already from my wife.
Oh, good.
Emoji with funny sunglasses, and I'd rather go for the old Jeep truck.
Okay.
Again, the one that is 60% gone because of rust.
So the hours you spend on your current Comanche repairing the rust would be presumably doubled.
Yeah.
To fix this rust, which does not instill your restoration heart with joy or like fun. Like there's
no, not so much.
That's not a project you're looking forward to going out to the warehouse to do.
Well, I feel I'd be more efficient at it these days.
Sure. You'd probably also be like, how much would someone charge me to do this part of it, right?
Yeah.
So our most recent trip as a family went down to Oklahoma City. And then obviously that got us sidetracked to Japan, where we were talking about key trucks and Mitsubishi
Oklahoma
Delicas
City is the
Johnny Chef.
The Japan of the Midwest.
It's going on the bowl.
Southwest? Is Oklahoma? Oklahoma's
I would call that the Midwest. I would call that... I guess when I looked at it on a map, I didn't realize how far south and west it was.
Yeah.
But when I saw our layover in Denver, that kind of, it is a little further than I anticipated.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a realization while we were there, as I started backtracking, Steve, in my older age as traveling. And it was a bit shocking and a bit horrifying. I think I'm traveling based on trauma. And I've been doing it for a long time. And I'm just going to give you a quick recap and a rundown.
I think I know where you're going on this.
Yeah. When I say Oklahoma City, what would you naturally associate?
The bombing.
The bombing, right. And...
Was that 1990?
1994.
Okay.
1994, April of 1994.
Yeah.
Similarly, while we were going through Memorial, I started thinking, as Reed was asking about things that when he was going through that with us, not necessarily about the bombing, but other places that we've gone, and I realized that one of my favorite places to visit in this country is Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, which is only known for mass death.
Yeah.
In the defining battle of the Civil War in 1863.
And the address.
Sure, that followed. The mass death and devastation there.
Yeah.
And then I realized that when Katie and I had gone to New York City,
oh boy,
we spent time at the 9/11 Memorial, the Holocaust Museum, and then I realized similar things when we were in Washington, D.C. nearly a year ago.
Yeah. Where'd you go? You went to the White House or the Lincoln Memorial?
The places that commemorate dead.
Yeah. I guess the Lincoln Memorial kind of does that too, but...
I'm trying to think out loud here of other... But I realize that I'm simply trafficking in devastation everywhere I go. Boston. Hey, I got to go see the site of the Boston Massacre.
Not exactly known for being a positive event.
Right. Why is it? Is it me? Is it my older age? Is that common? I want to feel like it's normal because obviously I don't want to be like, hey, let's go to this other spot people died at.
Mm-hmm.
You ever been to Shanksville, PA, Steve?
No, haven't.
Have been twice.
Twice? Why? I mean, I know what's there, but
right.
But why twice?
I think one was like on our way home from something. The other one was part of a road trip, and the other one was on our way home. But yeah, there's no need to go there twice. No. For me to notice the changes in the memorial for the flight that crashed there on 9/11.
That was 93, right?
Yeah, United 93. I don't know how many people outside of direct relation to those who were lost have been there multiple times.
Yeah, that is kind of surprising.
I want to go down to. I told my wife this while we were in Oklahoma. I said, we got to get to New Orleans. I want to go to New Orleans. Bourbon Street?
Mardi Gras, yeah.
Mardi Gras. No, I want to see the above ground graveyards.
What the hell's wrong with you?
But
is there anything
that's cool, right?
Is there? I think you need a positive influence in your life. You need.
But isn't that too late?
How old are you again?
Late 20s.
Late 20s. Nah, there's still time. You can reverse this.
Find me then. I guess. Do we need to find myself a vacation? I mean, it's not like those are. We talked last week at length about how I crushed the Disney trip.
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. I go to, wife and I will go to the Spook Fest Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios.
Course, yeah.
I mean, granted, that's a lot of like, hey, dead zombies, things like that, right?
Yeah, trauma based.
But still, yeah, not the same.
So you only have trauma based travel.
That's my fear.
Yeah.
I don't.
I think that.
Do you look like if you're going to a place, maybe it's not a common vacation place for you. Yeah. Are you looking at things to do or like events that happened there that you should go?
No.
See? Okay. All right. That's not what I was
hoping. I think we can put a positive spin on this.
Okay. Yeah. I think this is what I needed.
I think that this is a business opportunity for you.
Hey.
Kyle's Trauma Travel. You only book, basically, you're a travel agent for people who just want to go see devastation. Fukushima, not a problem.
Hawaii. What was one of the first things I did in Hawaii, Steve?
Exactly. Pearl
Harbor.
Yeah, Pearl Harbor D-Day.
That
was D-Day, right?
No, D-Day was invading Normandy.
Yes.
This was April 7, 1941, bombing of Pearl Harbor. Yeah. I remember the day before I was so travel sick that I barely left the hotel that we were in, but I did not want to miss going to see the site of the sinking of a U.S. warship in Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
Oh, no. So Kyle's Trauma Travel, KTT.
KTT, yeah.
Where we traffic in devastation.
That's like the nice tagline underneath in script with quotes.
Oh, man. I appreciate this outlook.
Uh-huh.
Because I still find myself, I don't know, that stuff is fascinating to me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's things that otherwise I would not like care about going to a lot of these places or seek that out, right?
Well, it's because you have a morbid outlook on life. I mean,
can we go back to the
offense?
Can we go back to the positive spin part? And can you make me feel better about this at all? Or like, would you bring your kids to, if you decided we're doing a family trip to New York next year, whatever? Would you plot out time to go to the 9/11 memorial with you and the kids?
I would.
I feel like you almost have to, right?
Yeah.
What about the Holocaust museum? Okay.
No, I mean, and that sounds bad because I
would not bring Reed to that either. I
don't want to. Nope. I don't want to seem like I'm slighting it or anything, but I don't know. It's just 9/11 is obviously, it's more in the forefront of my mind because it's
in our lifetimes.
Yeah, I lived through it, and I'm from that general area and everything. Yeah, it's just different.
I don't want to have the conversation yet with 7-year-old Reed about the Holocaust.
No.
2, feeling uncomfortable in the museum with a child who doesn't understand the gravity and scope of something like that.
Sure.
So when they're like, doing parkour off the railings,
that would be difficult to.
But
anyway,
I have to tell you, in the Oklahoma City bombing memorial museum, Reed, going around to all the different exhibits, asking questions, seemed like asking questions about it, seemed interested in, well, why did he do this? Things like that. Like, respectful and interested in it. And then this last week asked, I don't remember if it was out of the blue, asked if he can go to the 9/11 memorial one day.
Yeah.
He doesn't know anything about 9/11, Steve.
No, not at
He's
all.
7 years old.
Yeah.
He knows it's been referenced, and he'll see it like, the NFL or whatever when they have when game days line up with those anniversaries, they'll have it mentioned and he'll say, what is that? Or what does that mean? And you'll explain in however you can those terms about the significance of it. But I worry now that I've bred the next generation of trauma traveler in Reed.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You have.
Do a family trip? Trauma travel? Where you guys want to go? What site? How many deaths do you want for the next trauma travel?
I'll tell you what. I have no desire to do that ever.
Fast five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Haven't done this in a bit.
I feel like we've been bringing this back around monthly, which I like to do. Big fan of having this. Big fan of the Fast Five.
Yeah.
It's just a chance to catch up on what's going on around the world. Did you want to start this one, Steve?
Sure, I'll go. Okay. I'll start off. First, 4th of July, for or against?
Oh, I meant to actually bring this to you today, Steve.
Now, again, we're, a week and a half past 4th of July, but because of our recording schedule, this was just yesterday.
I meant to bring this to you today, and I forgot to write it down. I think I've turned a leaf on 4th of July.
Okay. Where did you stand and where do you stand?
I'd be out there at the fireworks stores. I'd be loading up. And then it was not long ago, a couple years ago, the dial started to turn. But I left the 4th of July this year where I told my wife, and I'm going to bring this to you today because I need you to hold me to it.
Okay.
Don't let me buy fireworks anymore.
Okay.
Don't.
All right.
I end up hating it every time. Every time. I don't sit
They're
down
always
because
so
I'm the
disappointing.
one lighting them.
Yeah.
So I'm walking back and forth.
Yep.
They're obviously, which is fine. They're not like the public massive shows. And then you're left down $120 as a general dollar amount.
Okay.
For like 20 minutes of a burnt thumb.
Yeah.
And I hate it. I hate it. There it is. I think I've grown out of caring about these, about doing them, doing them. Because watching them, awesome. Doing them, I'm over it.
Miserable. All right. More about that on the turnaround.
Not much more. I feel like I'm
Yeah, sure. Next, the Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce wedding.
Big one, right?
Big one.
Thousands of people on the guest list. The CEO of Fanatics, who's obviously a close friend.
Sure.
Referee analyst from Fox TV, Dean Blandino, was there.
I saw Joe Buck.
Kevin Burkhardt. So play-by-play people. Like, it felt like they stretched because they realized they paid a couple million for Madison Square Garden. So they stretched the guest list to friends of friends of friends.
Yep.
And coworkers of friends to make this look more...
Seems like a big
Filled?
old waste to me.
I mean, you got the invite. You'd have gone, right?
Yeah, of course. Of course, I'd be there in a minute. Next, America 250. Or Freedom 250.
What a dud.
Freedom 250 was like the official...
It was America 250 until the current administration made some adjustments and changed it to Freedom 250 and changed the scope and scale and direction of it. And as we can see based on every photograph of this event, a roaring disappointment.
Just a failure.
Yeah, it sounds like this.
And as for somebody who does not care for the current administration, don't twist this and be like, oh, you're anti-America. Shut up. I'm allowed to be critical In fact, we're encouraged to be critical of the leaders of our country.
Yes.
So when I see something that the current administration is doing and it turns into an utter failure, that makes me laugh.
Yes.
And if that makes you sad, well, that's all right.
Yeah.
It's okay. I respect your opinion. You can respect mine.
It's been a dud. There's no way to look at this other than a total dud.
There is nothing better than seeing those pictures where it's, I don't know if you saw the one specifically, where you see this band up on stage performing and they look like they're having a blast. And by any account, it is a picture from any rock show ever.
Yeah.
But then you do the zoom in on, I think it was the guitarist sunglasses, where you see the reflection and there is no one.
It's like there's not enough people to count if the significant others of all the band members were there.
Can't feel good.
Awful.
Can't feel good.
Oof. Yeah, a dud, through and through.
Up next, Toy Story 5.
Yeah, I didn't get to it. Turns out my son...
Boy, what a loser you are, because I, of course, was there to see it.
I have a question for you.
I can't believe that you did not... Am I the new movie guy on this podcast?
Okay, don't be asinine. Well, when was the last movie you watched before that?
That is not relevant in this conversation.
I have a question for you about Toy Story.
Okay.
On the turnaround.
Yeah. And next, the World Cup.
I've been tuned in.
Have you?
Katie and I have that on most of the day. Like, if we're out and about, whatever, we come home, or if we're milling about the house doing whatever, it's on the television, just observing.
Okay.
I have been, as someone who's not a soccer fan, but I think I've talked about this. I'm more event driven in terms of sports fanhood than specific team A, whatever. It has been really fun. Good soccer. It's been a good watch, and it seems like it's been executed pretty well for all of the issues going in. It's been executed pretty well.
I've not watched 1 minute of soccer.
Oh, Steve. Steve.
I'm tired of people pretending like it's a big deal.
Yeah. Well, it is a big deal.
To them.
That's fair.
To them.
That is fair.
It is safe to say, now I understand that internationally, soccer or football is the biggest sport in the world.
Yeah.
But everybody knows that the 350 million people that live in this country, for the most part, do not care about it.
Right.
Because it's not listed as one of the big four, which is crazy that hockey is.
Right.
Like, arguably, even less people care about hockey.
Yeah.
I would say there's more soccer fans in this country than hockey fans, but that's a whole other conversation. I don't think that people really care about the games as much as they care about all of the pomp and circumstance that comes with it.
Yeah.
The partying and the watch parties and things like that.
Sure. It's doing fantastic ratings. I think the last USA match got like 23 plus million viewers in the knockout round of 32 to go to the round of 16. So it's been well executed.
Yeah.
And it seems to be drawing in the casual crowd for the most part. But yes, you're now going to get that inevitable fight between the soccer purists and, well, you're just around for this. Well, yeah, you're right. This is the only time I will care.
Yep.
And then I'll see you in 4 years. And I don't feel bad about that either.
No, good.
I don't feel bad at all.
That's like, I compare it to every 4 years when everyone in America acts like they're interested in curling.
Sure.
No one cares about curling.
Had an argument with UP Chris about that this past Olympics. Thought this is dumb during the Olympics. It's dumb outside of the Olympics. Acting like you care during or outside the Olympics. Equally dumb and makes you dumb.
Yeah. No one cares.
Curling is dumb. There. Said it out loud. No qualifiers.
Before that, we had Toy Story 5, but as we know, you did not go and see the movie.
Yeah, let me ask you something about Toy Story 5, Steve.
Yeah, please do.
Obviously, you took the fam, the kids.
Yeah.
Were they Toy Story kids before this? Did they see 1 through 4?
They had seen, as of like 5 days ago, they had seen 1.
Yeah, okay.
And then Annette said, well, if we're going to go see 5 this weekend, because we had planned to do it, every morning this week, they were like, all right, it's Toy Story 2, then Toy Story 3, then Toy Story 4. So they were all caught up.
Okay. So they're more caught up than I am. I haven't seen, I don't believe, 3 or 4. I don't think I've seen
Yeah,
a Toy
I've
Story
seen
in
one,
years.
like half of 4, and now 5.
Now, as an adult who kind of grew up around this franchise, which I believe started in 1996.
Yeah, so I would have been 15 at the time that the first one came out.
Right.
So I knew of it. I knew how big it was, but
Yeah.
I don't think I saw it until years later.
My question, and this probably doesn't land with you then like a lot of maybe like 5 to 8 years younger.
Mm-hmm.
Did you cry?
I did not cry,
Okay.
but damn, was it sad.
Was it really?
Well,
Yeah. You big dummy. They're just cartoon toys.
it all of those movies though, from the parts that I've seen, they all make me sad
Yeah.
because it's all about the kids growing up and not wanting their toys anymore
Right.
and abandoning their toys, and their toys are given to someone else and they're secondhand, third hand, fourth hand.
Mm-hmm.
You're just like, damn, it hit me.
Yeah.
I'm not I've talked about this before. I'm not a movie crier.
That's why I asked.
Yeah, but it made me sad. Made me really sad because this one especially is all about the devices taking over and taking all of the kids' attention.
Yeah.
Where, the kids aren't playing with dolls or action figures anymore. They have their iPad. In this case, it was like the Lily Pad, I think was the name of it. And how the kids would get together for a sleepover at the one kid's house, but all they do is sit on the couch and stare at their lily pads. And I'm like, oh God, because we're right smack dab in the middle of
the
that.
age, yep.
Yeah, because our kids still love all of their toys, and the getting to play a game on a tablet is very much a like that you earn that.
You earn that.
Yeah,
yes.
you get to do that for like 20 minutes a day or a half hour a day. But God, it made me sad. It made me really sad.
That's what I was wondering because
Yeah.
I hit.
You're gonna cry like a baby. I know you.
I know, Steve. In the last 2 weeks, I was crying over CGI sheep. Okay, you really want to cry? You watch?
No.
Watch the Sheep Detectives.
No,
Okay?
I don't want to cry.
Turn it on.
No,
Turn it on the
no,
airplane.
I'm not doing it.
On the way home from Florida or the way to Florida, you turn on the Sheep Detectives.
I'm not-
And you bawl like a baby in
I
row
can't stress to
13C.
you. 13. What do you think? We're made of money?
Apologies.
I think we're in like row 45. Yeah, you're gonna cry like a baby at Toy Story 5. Before that,
Okay.
America 250.
Yeah, it's been a miserable failure. Might be doing some heavy lifting. Bad failure.
Really, really bad.
Yes, like
just
not a lot of people going, obviously, and all of the main music artists that were the talk of the thing, they all pulled out, and they were already not very high quality.
Yeah, I mean the biggest
music
one
artists.
was Vanilla Ice.
Yeah, and
He's
he's
CNC Music Factory. When was the last time you heard anything about CNC Music Factory?
really, really bad. Disappointing, right? Because this is something as a history guy like me, I love American history. Just finished reading an American history novel about the Revolutionary War. It's a bummer because this stuff fascinates me and it should be a huge celebration of history. And I couldn't have cared less. I could not have cared 1 ounce less if I tried. Told you before recording, I didn't even consider putting on, hey, let me wear a red, white, and blue to this parade that we're taking Reed to. I wore a green Michigan State shirt and hat, and I don't know. It hasn't felt like it for me for a little bit.
No,
and it's not going to.
I think the craziest part was like those clips that you see of the cable news networks, and they're out there and they're like, there are thousands of people here, and like you see in the background that there are maybe dozens of people, and you're like, this is scary. This is like state-run media at this point.
It's just straight lying.
It's propaganda.
It's straight lying, which is hilarious because nowadays when we have, again, the visual evidence to back up people saying, well, no, it's just not. And like, it doesn't affect you that it is not going well. So why do you care that it's not, or you're acting like it's not?
Right.
It's strange. It's
just
strange
acknowledge
behavior.
it. Just be like, wow, this was a disaster.
Some people would call it a cult.
Because I feel like if I was turning on the TV and I saw that there were 200,000 people there for Vanilla Ice's concert, I would absolutely acknowledge. I would say, wow, didn't see this happening.
Yeah, I would,
okay. I mean, I guess I was wrong.
It would be a huge upset, but no other way to look at it. But it's no real different than the way a lot of things have been construed and portrayed.
And before that, the next biggest event in the world, the Taylor Swift Travis Kelce wedding,
was a big deal. They shut down Midtown Manhattan.
Big deal.
Thousands of people flooding into Madison Square Garden for this thing. At this point, TMZ is going to operate for a decade just off the clicks from the next few days of Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift articles.
Pretty impressive that, like, you haven't seen one picture or anything at the time of our recording.
Oh, I did see one leak. I saw one leak of someone of them walking down, but it must have been after because they both had like little, not flutes, but tiny little glasses with a drink in it. So they must have been walking out or something. So, but yeah, I can tell you right now, I couldn't care less. And I think it's weird that the internet's going to traffic in like, well, they'll be divorced in a year. And I can't believe so-and-so was invited. They're loosely associated with this part of a political party I don't like. And even I think that's outrageously dumb why you or anybody would care so much.
It is strange. It is strange. And before that, we had 4th of July. So you are officially saying against.
Do me a favor and put it in your phone for next June, call it June 20.
Okay.
To yell at me. Okay? On this podcast, scream at me.
Okay, don't buy fireworks.
That if you buy fireworks, the podcast is over. You're dead to me. You're an idiot. You're a sucker. You're a fool. Every year. Hate it. And then, but, much like the teardown session, you got to build me up at the end.
Exactly.
So, but the build-up session is only going to be, just go see someone else put them on, you dummy.
Okay.
Because that's all it is.
All right.
Fast Five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
First up on my Fast Five, Steve, a little overlap. The Great American State Fair.
Big failure. And feels weird to say it, but I'm kind of happy.
Next up, Mitch McConnell.
Is he dead?
He has to be dead. If he's not dead, he's being assisted via life support stuff, but he is not a functioning...
Right.
Which already flies in the face of the statements that have been released saying that he's working closely with the staff during non-session time. It's super strange. His wife was a Chinese national. 3 days after he had to have CPR in his own home before being transported to the hospital, fled to China, and I believe she is still there. Mitch McConnell is dead, and the internet conspiracy thinking, I don't know if it's true or not, I don't understand the rules, is that they're keeping him mechanically alive.
Right.
Until August 3rd, so they do not have to call a special election to fill his seat, because the fear among the far right is that someone just ousted by the far right, Thomas Massey, who's been ousted from the House, will run for that seat and win, essentially getting a promotion and flying in the face of that movement. So it's fascinating to me.
Okay.
I don't think we'll know anything for another, at this point, like 20 days.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Dead.
If he's dead,
though. He's definitely dead.
Yeah. Being held on life support and your family deciding on August 4, well, we're going to remove him from life support, you're dead.
Yeah.
Next up, the World Cup. Big fan.
World Cup, don't care about.
Yeah, would you watch?
No.
Okay, you gonna watch the?
No.
Next up, the Philadelphia 76ers. Your Sixers.
Yeah,
You've been following them.
Big
moves.
I heard they're. I know they got somebody from Boston.
Okay. Hey, you know what? Tell brother Mike he's dead to me. Send him the link. Expected a fun back and forth about his 76ers with him and I, because we're both sports guys.
Yeah.
I left you out of it because I didn't want to bother you in the group chat with this. You know what I got?
Nothing. Well, okay, in Brother Mike's defense,
he is on vacation.
They're in the middle of trying to make it to Alaska for a cruise, and they've had nothing but travel problems. Did they get LeBron? LeBron, there was a lot of people said.
Still a chance.
People are talking.
There is, by the time this episode's out, we will know where LeBron is.
Okay.
Is going. And Philadelphia is in the cards. There's like 5 or 6 teams that he's going to consider for what is presumed to be a last run here. And I think Philadelphia is high on that list at this point.
But I was right, though. They did get somebody from Boston.
They got Jaylen Brown from Boston.
Jaylen Brown.
A finals MVP. a guy who carried that team this year in lieu of not having Jason Tatum, who, as you know, was hurt.
Yeah, old Tater. Tater Tot. That's what they call him.
What looked like a 76ers team that was kind of the same as last year, and well, I guess we're just going to have to carry ancient Joel Embiid to 40 games and hope we can make the playoffs again. Now has legitimate aspirations.
Yeah, well, I feel
to
like
win a title.
Like, I don't know anything about basketball. I don't follow basketball at all.
Yeah.
But as a casual ESPN watcher,
Yeah.
I feel like for the last 5 years, it's been, well, then there's the Sixers.
Yep.
They have the talent, but they constantly S the bed at the last minute.
Yep. Which, as the NBA progresses and changes, I think more teams are closer to the 76ers than the Boston South or teams that have built.
I mean, that's what I would say.
Of course. As a guy who,
As
ESPN
a
guy.
hoopsman.
Caller guy. Last on my list, Steve, Spider-Man, Brand New Day.
What? There's another one, huh? They're not done with these yet.
I think you're trying to piss me off from across the table. But I can't be certain.
See, Spider-Man kind of lost me when I think it was when I was doing my Marvel movie reviews.
Can we bring those back?
And there was the whole
What? It's one movie every like 2 weeks.
But there was that whole thing like, oh, every Marvel movie is on this streaming service. Oh, except for these, I gotta download like rinky-dink streaming service that I've never heard of. And then the names of the movies were really close, and I ended up watching the wrong movie one week because it was like Spider-Man No Way Home.
There's Homecoming.
But then there was also
No Way Home and Far From Home.
Yeah, exactly. And I watched the wrong one.
The internet exists, man. You just
Right, but you look it up and it's like 5 people will tell you, oh, you got to watch it this way. And oh, no, you got to watch it in this order. It's like this Star Wars garbage. Like, well, technically, you need to watch 4, 5, and 6 first. And
here's what we do. You watch them in the order they were released because that's the way they were released. Let me get you on board with something.
No.
Before that, the Philadelphia 76ers.
Go Hoops. Bring back the bring the George C. Lamont, Lamont Trophy.
Oh, got it. Is that a trophy? Is George Lamont a person?
I have no idea. Abner Doubleday?
Turns out George Lamont's a crypt keeper. Like rural Mississippi. Got a trophy named after him. Will this cause you to watch any 76ers games this year?
No.
If Brother Mike calls, says, hey, I've got the mini-season ticket package. You want to come out to a Saturday night game with me and Daniel and Joey? You want to watch one?
If I am in the geographical area.
So if you happened upon Philadelphia.
I'm not traveling
from
Michigan to Philadelphia to go to a Sixers game. I've been to one Sixers game in my life.
Okay.
And I think I had gotten tickets. There was like a 6-month period where I was into basketball.
Okay. Was it similar to the 6-month period you were into hockey this past like March and April?
Yeah. Okay. Actually, if you drive by my house tonight, my Govee lights still have Philadelphia Flyers.
They got the Flyers on? You heard it first, Brother Mike. If you get that 4-pack of tickets and Carla doesn't want to go, but the boys want to go.
Oh, don't waste your money on me, Mike. Don't do it.
I will be happy to come out and join you for a Sixers game.
You will fly to Philadelphia.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
I love going to new arenas, new events, things like that. That is, I'm fascinated with that stuff. For that, the World Cup. You tuning in for the...
Nope.
You rooting for the big...
No.
Before that, Mitch McConnell, dead, right?
Dead. Definitely
Gotta
dead.
be dead or mechanically dead, I believe is how we referred to him.
Mechanically dead. Well, I think it would be mechanically alive.
Mechanically alive, physically dead.
Right.
They just got like a bunch of potpourri in that room because his body's rotting.
I just assume that at some point it's going to be like Weekend at Bernie's.
Yes.
Where you're going to see him with his arms over his
He's going to be
shoulders.
voting, like doing with marionette strings.
Right, yeah. He's going to have sunglasses on.
And lastly, the Great American State Fair. I believe the clip will live in infamy of is that a paraglider? What do they refer to those people as?
I think it's parachutist, right?
Parachutist, a shooter?
Parachuter.
Nope. Not shooter. Parachuter. Scrap everything I said 5 seconds ago.
Who knows with this administration?
But the guy with a parachute and a flag hooked to his feet, and the weight is on the bottom of the flag, so the flag doesn't get curled up in the parachute or anything like that. And the weight got caught on a tree and sent the parachutist, on a 90-degree turn straight into the ground through a canopy tent.
And he was moving, too.
Nobody's landed that hard since Mankind got thrown off the Hell in a Cell by The Undertaker, Steve.
Oh, God, what a match that was.
What a
Was that
match.
like 97?
Yeah, that is the perfect metaphor for the Great American State Fair, which has been, by all accounts, a bit of a dud.
Yeah, absolutely.
God. Parachutist.
Parachutist, yes.
Paraglider.
Not parachuter.
Not parachuter. Parachuter is someone in a wheelchair
Yeah.
with a weapon.
Yeah. So next week, hopefully, we'll finally be able to recap
Yes.
the big trip, the big hot Disney trip.
Can't wait. You've got the supplies I added on. I can't wait to see if they were of any use at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you don't pack them, please do not feel obligated or weird. Maybe Annette's going to look at these and say, "I already have these, you dummy," and
There's
you're
a
all
good chance
set.
that when you're here again in a couple weeks, those will still be sitting there.
I hope you use them again. They are useful. They were useful to us at Disney. They were useful to us at the Hillbilly car racing. They're fantastic helps.
All right, at Stephen Kyle, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky, a bunch of new stuff posted up there as
Yeah.
well. Talk to you in a week.
See ya.